It's just going to be a few seconds, okay, everybody. It's going to be a few seconds. What? What is this? What is this? Hold on. This is going to take me a few seconds. It's a few seconds, okay? Hello. How are you already in the stream? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm not sure why that's crazy though. Oh, streaming today. Streaming live. It's gonna be a second. It's gonna be a second. Oh, I need to update Supersymmetry. I need to do that at some point because it did get that update recently. Yes. Nice. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump into this one. Last time we found out that you just cannot use whatever the heck it is to make the PBF actually work the way it should probably work, even though... Well, actually, I don't know. I can pull up the video and check my previous another video that I have. PBF, I guess is what it would be. The secret to automating the PBF. Hold on. I'm going to play this video. So you might hear the audio go through.
How would you like to transform...
No! No! How would you like to automate the transformation of this? No! Ah!
A little known secret that you can automate a primitive.
I'm just gonna be a second. I gotta watch this video of me from the past.
Blast furnace using just covers. For this tutorial, you will need a wrench, screwdriver, forge hammer,
Shut up
rods
and
brass pipes,
get to the
filters,
point, man.
mechanical arms, and
You know what? I'll actually add in the video. Yeah, I know. I somehow it doesn't work for me. I don't know. I tried my hardest. Why does it work for him but not me? I wonder. Maybe if I just copy and paste at content pings and then post it in there. Oh, it doesn't work. I'm trying to figure out how I could actually put this video through. I guess I'll just add a new capture. So I can watch a stream me reacting to a video of me from the past. Wonderful. Well, let's go ahead and see if I can do that. I guess a window capture. Okay. Select a window. Okay. I'm sorry if that's too big. I'm sorry if that's too big. I'm trying to react to the past version of myself. This is back when I decided that speaking like a robot was a great idea for YouTube videos. Boom. I have now inserted that video there, so I'm going to watch that and we'll figure out what I'm actually supposed to do.
conveyors. First, we must place a conveyor directly on the
Oh,
front.
okay. Let's go ahead and let's give that a shot. Okay, now let's go ahead and try that. Let's see if this actually can happen. I'm gonna test in the creative world. Wait, where's the conveyor belts? Because that's what I did it with in the past. Ah! Ah! No! No! Zalgo, no! Well, okay, but let's see what else I do. If there's anything else I have done in that, just to make sure.
The PBF. This conveyor will have a filter to export pig iron and ashes. We also will press the button at the bottom that says
Why do they have a water pump next to this whole thing? What is the point in the water pump, by the way? What are they? Why is there boilers? Oh wait, I understand. That's for the forge hammer. But why can't I use? So what do I do?
And conveyors. First, we must place a conveyor.
I was able to place the conveyor belt. Patched just for me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! It's so frustrating. I'm gonna have to get an EBF. That's weird. I don't like the way that sounds. Gonna... Just for me. Just specifically me. Yeah. Man, it's so outdated. I'm gonna get a million comments on that video that it's outdated. And let me just check to make sure that it's not over top of my actual Supersymmetry experience now. Okay. Let's see. So I am looking for... Yeah. It's no longer possible. You need an EBF. Yeah. Pretty much seems like what it is, but that's kind of annoying. He hasn't fixed the coke oven yet, right? Yes. It's Zalgover. Zalgover for him. I have won. I still own the coke oven. I'm inside the machine now. Uh, 1984 for the PBF fans. Yes. It's been 60 years since that point in time, so we're gaming on a CRT screen basically at that point. Bolt conveyor. Conveyor belt. There's like an actual... That's weird. Sussy conveyor belt? Sussy imposter. Imposter sus. Anyway, with all of that said, no more automating the PBF. But still, potential to automate other things. Obviously, I'm going to make a crowbar now. Since we can't automate the PBF, we might as well use the other thing for other purposes. You need... Oh, or for structures that look cool? Oh, that makes sense. That makes quite a bit of sense. We need to make the steel tank today, so we need to get a bunch of resources for that. It's a part of my 10-step plan to become the king of Supersymmetry, but be bad at the game still. So, part of my 10-step plan to become king of Create Mod for Create Enjoyers. So basically all the motors I made yesterday are currently not very useful, so that's okay, but we'll fix that later when we go into LV. But right now, just focusing on getting this anthracite used up. Then we'll start setting up automated lines for specific materials, because I do have needs right now for materials and the amount that I'm producing. So obviously that's going to have to happen. Steel production is going to have to exist at some point in the near future. So we need to begin figuring out how I'm going to achieve that, primarily by ore processing. We do have it automated to where I can begin constructing like the ore processing stuff that we need. So we need to actually do some of this. Boom, check that out. Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh no. I guess I could add a filter on there so it doesn't just go in that place, but yeah, it might be a necessary idea. Because honestly, we're going to need a second forge hammer for this. Another forge hammer. Yet again, more forge hammering. You thought you could escape the forge hammers, but no. It was all just an elaborate hoax. So, I'll need another conveyor belt for what I'm planning to do, but other than that, we should be able to basically just produce this at one end of our actual coke factory, and then process it into here to get out the coal coke, and then pretty much make coal tar creosote, and from that I will have the ability to automatically produce what I need. So it's hard to explain what I'm trying to explain, but basically I'm saying that I'm going to set up all of these coke ovens today and figure out exactly how I'm gonna automate coal basically. Which is I mean, it might not seem useful, but once we have the central network for moving items around, it will become useful. So, steam forge hammer. That's going to be the first thing we need. The difference between the types of forge hammers we have is pretty important because obviously, we could run steam forge hammers. We could run that, but I'm probably going to run steam forge hammer and the low pressure variant at first, just to have this set up. We do have the bronze for it available. The only other thing I need is to get the other stuff. In addition to that, I can actually begin setting up this setup here with what it needs to do the other stuff. So we can continue progressing on this as well. Or we should move the coke ovens to here. It looks like don't use lignite for creosote. It doesn't make much. Lignite carbon is pretty low. It's like 20 to 35%. Well, I'm just using this as an example. I mean, obviously, I'm just extracting the lignite coke, which isn't, again, it's not as good as coal, but if I have lignite coke, it's just, I mean, it's kind of just, I have it, and I can kind of use it for fuel. I mean, it's kind of useful. I mean, it's got some value, but not really for the creosote, obviously, but we're still going to be producing creosote either way, so for me, that's all that matters, is that I am producing creosote in some capacity, so I'm just thinking about how I'm going to do this for right now, because obviously I do have that other solar boiler, and I can set up that over here to run the forge hammer that will take everything we need, or we set up the forge hammer up top where we already have piping and everything going. So then I just have to figure out how to get items into the forge hammer to send them off to here, which is going to get convoluted as well in some way. But that's there's a lot of questions there that we have to answer. So, like, the first thing that I probably should figure out is what is the most optimal way of moving items around here to get to there. We could just do a filtered method and we could just run the ore processing like kind of like so once I have the actual forge hammer set up, I could run a low pressure or no a different forge hammer up here. Could just move the one from downstairs up there. Let's just make a forge hammer and figure it out from there. Let's just make it, because I'm spending too much time talking about it and not actually doing anything. So obviously we need to make bronze plates, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and find the bronze. We should have enough bronze anyway. How much bronze plates do you all think I need? Probably a few. Oh yeah, it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be really annoying. Let's just make I don't know, we'll make like that much. That should be enough. Obviously, I should set up the automation for that as well while I'm at it. Good news is, well, there isn't really much good news for that. I mean, I could set up that pretty easy. Like, automate that setup a lot easier than current stuff. Let's throw all this into here. Get my inventory cleared out a bit. So, I need gears as well. I need stone gears. Let me go ahead and find them. Find them. Yep. Stone gears. We're going to set up, I believe, right here. So, with this, I need to wrench this machine to change the direction of steam flow so it flows out that way. Or not. I mean, I could still do it like that. That'd be safe. That's the safe way of doing it. But we can also do it like this, and it's also still safe. Safety is kind of important, but not that important. Okay, it's not the end of the world if things are kind of unsafe here. We're just setting up a processing for our plates for the time being. I mean, we do need to make the metal bender. That'd be the best way to get more out of what we have. Especially since we're still, like, we're on the halfway point. Like, I can't really go straight into LV. I gotta do a little bit of prep first because I kind of skipped a few steps. I kind of just ran. Like, I just took off running, and I didn't really think about all of the logistics I need right now, which would have helped out a lot, which is what everybody was basically saying to me, I feel like, but I just didn't listen because I am stupid. So, yeah. Perfect description of what happened, and probably very accurate. So, I know it's very accurate though, because it has to be what exactly happened. It was the entire failure. That's the entire reason you all were correcting me, and that's my fault for not listening. Because every time everybody suggested something, I'd be like, no, I'm just not gonna do it. Just not gonna. But what I should have been saying was, that sounds like a good idea. I think I should probably do that. But then again, it is my playthrough, right? Like, I'm gonna just do things the way I want to do things, whether or not they are efficient or not. It's just kind of is how it is. But at the same time, I'm just playing for enjoyment, and then you all are just kind of here to ride along with that. So, obviously, it's more fun to watch somebody who's good at something, but still, I guess I am somehow entertaining. But, I don't know. Am I entertaining that much? I have no idea. Obviously, to some degree, entertainment is there. So, and that's what I find interesting right now. In 10 minutes, I'll find some other stupid topic to go, oh, are you guys thinking about this? Or like, I don't know, just start thinking about some random stuff. Listening to chat is cringe. Enjoy yourself. I mean, honestly, if somebody told me to do something, like, they probably have a good reason to do so. It's just I didn't see that the reason they had, which was that if I had listened to them, I probably would be doing a lot better right now. Even though I didn't really want it and I just kind of wanted to do it my way. But my way is probably not the best way, and there's always a better way of doing something. But then again, I had fun doing it, and I'm still having fun, even though it is quite Like, we're not there yet. Ooh, lightning. Ooh, it's not gonna rain on us though. Because that's just not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Then you're just following an instruction manual? I mean, that's what I don't know. I mean, I could integrate what they say in to what I do. Like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. Well, let me just adjust it a little bit so it's a little bit different. I wouldn't have to fully integrate it, but like it would be a lot easier to have done things differently and made the steam grinder and everything a little earlier than I did. But at the same time, I integrated with the steam grinder when I actually started making this thing and went, that's a good idea. Let's make that today. I made it, and then I looked at how I made it and went, I can share the top wall with the bottom wall of the oven and pair the two together. So that way I can set up ore processing a little bit easier than I would normally set up ore processing, which worked out in the end. So I also need to make another bronze pipe, by the way, for the we should upgrade the old bronze pipes to new bronze pipes, so that way they're a lot thicker at some point. And not necessarily now, but in the future, gonna need to do that. So we're also gonna do a little bit of mining today, I think, because we do have to do some of that as well. This is not the right size, but it doesn't really matter because this is kind of the end of that steam chain. So at this point, it's not gonna hurt to have it like that. But then we're going to need to set up a conveyor with a filter. And the thing is, for a filter, you need zinc. And I don't have any zinc right now. So I'm kind of stuck. How about the metal bender? What do I need to make this, like, soon? Okay, we'll be able to make it today as well. To get onto that metal bending train. Like Avatar, the last metal bender. It's me. It was me. I did it. Oh, we're going to begin making the anvil over here. Let's make that anvil happen. Let's make that anvil happen right now. Let's do it. We can obviously make the high pressure one if I had a little more of the stuff we need for that. I believe, oh, I did the thing again. Oops, I did it wrong. Man, I gotta stop doing it wrong. Every time I do this, I end up accidentally making that instead of what I need. But it's fine. I'll make this with 27 of those, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pieces of iron, which should be good enough. 32 pieces of iron ore. Well, we'll just put in some lignite coke. Do I have lignite coke? Let's go over here and find out. So the goals today: automate the creosote coke ovens and everything. Get lignite coke rolling. Wait, why did I put it there? I actually probably have lignite coke in here. Oh, look at, no, it's just like regular lignite. Look at that, lignite coke. But not the one that was the one I put in, so it doesn't count. Oh, you can't use that for this. I'm remembering that. Oh, you can't use that for that either? What about this? Wait, is it just clogged? Oh, it just needs coal. Oh, okay. That makes some sense. Coal or charcoal, I believe. Huge issue with that is I don't have any more coal right now. That's a bit of a problem now, isn't that? Should probably fix that and get more coal. I also have to go do something else real quick. It's going to be a second, and I will be back shortly, okay? So when I get back, remind me I need to get coal. Actually, I'll probably remember. for fear. I returned. And I remember to make the coal. Okay? I remember to make the coal. I will make the coal shortly. Let's get started on that project. Coal is, we need to go find that. I don't remember where it's at because it's been a while since I've been there. I think it's like right here. Cool. Cool. We're gonna go mine that. Do I have a hammer? Yes, I do. Do I have enough? No, I don't. No space at all. Well, that's fine. Just gonna drop off all of this stuff in here. We don't really need it all right now, so. So how are you all doing today? Just, I don't know if you all would like me to ask that, but I will ask it anyway. What is this, lead? It's pyrolusite. Something. This is the first place we went, I think. Yeah, that's where we got the chalcopyrite. And it's not too far from our base even. It's pretty close actually too. Holy HB Jesus, what is this? This is so much coal. I thought it was a lot less than this. I thought it was more like the lignite deposit for whatever reason. Maybe it's I'm so used to ligneous rocks that I forgot what actual carbon looks like here. I'm so used to that dirt that I just can't remember what real pure carbon here is. Almost pure. Man. Can't wait till this weekend because this weekend I don't have to do stupid stuff. Probably. I might have to do some stupid stuff. It depends on what happens. Who says what and who does what will cause stupid dumbness to happen, and I don't want to be involved in stupid dumbness, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I saw this create mod, which was like add-on for create mod. It was like a war add-on, and then I also saw this other modern thing called like Minefront or like Minecraft Battlefront or Minefield. Minecraft Battlefield. It looked cool. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So much Minecraft war-related mods. The create mod thing is like actually pretty neat though. Like it has like artillery, but like honestly, I could see that's like something out of like an RTS game almost. It felt like something out of 0K. Like it made me even think of 0K for some reason. I also had somebody Minefield. No, maybe. Let me check actually what it was called. Minecraft Battlefront. Nope, not that. That's crazy though. That looks pretty cool. Battlefield. Battlefield and Minecraft. Experience a mix of both Minecraft and Battlefield gameplay with polished. No, that's not it. Minecraft Battlefields. Mr. Crayfish, July. Maybe. I don't know. It's saved somewhere in my YouTube videos somewhere. I will find it again eventually, but not right now because we are too busy being productive right now with my time. Like actually getting stuff done. I have 385 coal. When's the last time we actually mined in one of these videos? Probably last stream actually, now I think about it. Because I'm pretty sure that's the first thing we did last stream was mine a bunch of copper and stuff to make more stuff. You know what I mean? So... I need to hire somebody to make my base look good. So if you're one of those people, I'll pay you $20 to make the base look a little better. XDDDDD. DDDDDD. We should almost be there. Almost be there. Almost there. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I know why I can't make... You know, I'm getting things a little confused because I'm getting the old recipe for the stuff in my head and I'm going, yeah, that's how you make that. Back in my day, we used to make it this way. And then I go, oh, wait a second. That's not how you make that anymore. No. That's a little bit wrong. That's the wrong recipe there. You don't throw that in there no more. But back in my day, we used to throw that stuff together. Let's see about the metal bender as well. Basic metal bending machine. Everybody loved the metal bending machine until they have to make it themselves. AKA, I have to make it myself. I'm going to hate it. Gonna hate it. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We can't give up. So let's get that started. No more PBFs because they are absolute rubbish. They're so useless that even the primitive oven is more useful than them, okay? So we're not making any more PBFs until we can make something actually useful again, okay? We're going to protest Supersymmetry and I'm going to stop streaming it until they undo the PBF nerf. I'm joking. It's not that big of a deal, but it is. It's such a big deal, man. I'm so upset about it. Like, you don't understand. It's like I wake up and the most important thing from life is taken out of it. So I don't know what that'd be for you all, but I can't run my PBF anymore. So now I'm sad. How about you make the iron blocks a little faster? We're getting sleepy on the other side. Pizza, pasta, put it in a box. Can't sing the rest of that song. At the fish. In the creative menu, you will find them ores called a high frequency sword or something. Another, I don't know the name of, and the crucible. I'm desperately trying to find somebody who knows how to make it. I'm worried it's creative only. Huh. Oh yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Are you a PBF maxi? Maybe. I don't know what maxi means, but maybe. I like the PBF. Can't knock it till you try it. It's almost like peanut butter and jelly. So there's that. But I was just sorry. That other thing I read was that was from a YouTube comment I got earlier about somebody asking me about some weird sword you make in the Crucible. Now I'm wondering what pipe they're on, because that does not sound like something you can make in HBM mod. And they comment that they put that on my HBM video from like a year ago, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm kind of dumbfounded. But he was asking me to make a tutorial on that, because he was looking for one and could not find one. Very niche, but also still simultaneously a very valid thing. So I can't really go ahead and say it's related to the meteor sword. That's all I can. That's all I really know. So this needs to be able to pull. Oh wait, we could. We need to get sphalerite. Do we have any? That's the first thing I need to do, is check if we have sphalerite. We're not probably getting the steel tank today if I'm getting the metal bender, so there is that. Okay. Sphalerite. Sphalerite. Just gonna throw this into the machine up top. We're just gonna go straight into the macerator, right? Oh! You know how many times it's killed me in like the past 2 streams? No! Why is it in caps lock now? Is it because I'm angry? It's because I'm angry, dude. It's because I'm angry. Can I even do that song on YouTube? I don't think so. Copyright. Take your rights. Zinc. I love zinc. Oh. Zinc. Wow. I actually worked on the videos for the new channel this morning, by the way, for everybody who's wondering. So I do have the videos for that new channel. They're in a state of not edited right now. It's like they're ready to go, so I can actually start that new channel I want to start. And I don't know how often that channel is going to be uploading, but it's not related to Minecraft, and that's why I am keeping it separate, because it's actually just related to other games. And if I try to play other games, nobody on this channel will actually stay by and watch. But I will let you all know that it exists anyway. So if you want to subscribe in advance or anything like that, but that channel is going to be called Guy Gaming. So there's no chance that you'll be able to find that, by the way. No chance at all. Actually, you might. But if you do find it, the motto for that channel is in your house. So it's like Guy Gaming in your house, which is kind of stupid. But also at the same time, it's a reference to some obscure joke I made one time, where I was like, what was it? I was playing Door Kickers 2, and I changed the name of one of the factions to say, in your house. It was CIA. It was the CIA faction. I changed the name of that. By the way, have you seen the new assembler changes? Are they very annoying? Prediction. It's very annoying to use the assembler in the future. You must construct 80 more GPUs before you can use the assembler. In real life, you need 80 GPUs now. Boom, boom, boom. I got this computer for a Black Friday deal in June. That's astonishing. And it costed like $700 for something that's actually really good, apparently. I didn't know it was good. I was just like, it's probably good. Probably good. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, you're talking about an HBM mod. Yes, that's what I was saying. I said that in one of my videos. I was like, no more blueprints? Yes, exactly. That's what I said. I was like, HBM. I kind of knew it was going to happen, though. It's not like I said it and then he was like, oh my gosh, it's a good idea. No, I said it, but it didn't. Will you not do that to my coal? You just took my coal and did some bad things to it. I'm really upsetty spaghetti now. But I kind of predicted it was going to happen. I was like, man, HBM, you should really... I said it in one of my videos recently. Oh, I got to make a new filter. Oh. I got to make some more steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That will leave me a little bit extra. We need to start batch crafting machine casings, my friends. We need to start batch crafting wires as well. Tin wires, okay, my friends? Tin wires. It's what we're going to need soon. Lots of tin wire. Actually, just the bending machine is all. Get the bending machine, get the tin wires. Ooh, we're cooking. So this thing needs to be set to blacklist certain items because if it goes, I'm gonna eat all of TH3 fish is cold today, it's gonna be a bad day because I don't want this giant steel, this giant bronze abomination to go, oh, I'm gonna eat all of the stuff today because I'm just an actual idiot. What did I do? It's still an input bus. So if I have a filter there. Let's see how that works. Nice. And then we'll check if it works on chalcopyrite. Yes, it does. Beautiful. We have now set up the first step for automating our coke ovens. Albeit it's not perfect, it will do the job. So we're going to create a line that's going to go from here to there. And this will take me a little while because this is a lot of piping to do, but trust me, in the end, it's going to be worth it. It's going to pay dividends. Actually, we might be able to just do a quad pipe. You still need filters for that and stuff. I don't want to do no filtering and stuff. No shenaniganery. We'll get straight to the point with that one. Tin. I have a lot of tin right now, so I think I could probably make a lot of... Should I just make the thing? I should probably just make the thing. I should have all of the plates we need for the actual machine casing, though. Yes. Yes, make it. Make it happen. Make it so. Yes. Good. Now, we will go assemble the thing. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That should be everything I need. Should be everything I need. For now. Until I find what I need next. Oh, and I have all the tin wires already because I batch crafted them yesterday. Wonderful. I should just start batch crafting the ingredients I need to batch craft other things. That would be absolutely genius. That would be the way to go. We'll take this and make this. And that's halfway to the goal. We still need circuit boards. Mental brain damage. How do I make a circuit board again? Because I can't remember, actually. How many circuits should I make, actually? I can only make one right now, but in the future, mass production of circuit needs to happen. Circa time now. Circuit. Assembler. Can't wait to have that machine. Let's make resistors. Let's take a shot at making these resistors. Oh, nice. They're already done. Beautiful. Well, then, it should be pretty easy to make these. So, how about we make these? Actually, let's try making a circuit. Because I have a great feeling that making a circuit's not going to be too hard. Because I'm pretty sure we have what we need to make a circuit. I got this feeling da. Then I should be able to make the circuits, which we need. Right here. No. No, how dare you tell me to not make the circuit. I will make the circuit and I will make it now. Execute. Execute. What else are we missing? Because this is for the bending machines, for Metal Jesus right here. Metal Jesus. How do you make the bending machine? I wonder how you do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. I like to count to 3. It makes things a little easy. But this should be 9 is what you need to make the tops of both of those pistons, and then the other 3 is for the gears. I also will want 1, 2, 3 for the other thing, and then I believe for the rest of the piston, it's pretty much, yes, just motors and stuff. That's really annoying to make, but we can worry about that when we run out of motors, because we got all the motors in the world right now. It's not a problem at all. It's not at all a problem. Rubylith. Rubylith. What do you need to get to... It's an MV, thankfully. Oh my god, this was awful back in the day. Except I never did it, so I didn't really get to experience the awfulness. You know, why am I playing this mod pack if I... That's the thing, is that's the worst chain they have in this mod pack. Or was. One of the... It's the most memorable chain they had, was Rubylith. And I'm like, I'm just gonna play Supersymmetry. And then I don't look and go, maybe I shouldn't, because there's still that one chain. That one chain I never actually did, but we're going to beat it this time. We're gonna go through, we're gonna do it in this slow run. It's actually, this slow run makes GTNH look fast. So, I'm playing Supersymmetry so slow it makes GTNH look easy. Nah, Rubylith is pretty involved. Rubylith is pretty involved looking. Like, honestly, to make it would be very involved, it looks like. But then again, I've never made it before, so I don't actually know how easy it is or isn't. So I will have to take your word that it is not hard. So there is that. But if I think Ruby Lift is hard, that's probably a bad thing because I'll get to a harder chain and I'll be like, oh, dang, this is quit. No, it's not going to happen. Not going to quit. Oh my gosh. Electric piston. We're living in the future. Wonder what trophies we can get in this. Level 5 Super Obama trophy. Wonder if he still exists. Oh, vending machine is done. I'm living in the future. That's the only machine I'm gonna make for a little while. Just because I want the ability to make things just for a little bit. Like that's going to come in handy because I'm about to make an entire stack of tin pipes. Like think about how hard it is to make those big pipes without this thing. Because without this thing, you ain't making none of them. Please work basic bending machine. I need you to do the recipe for the pipes. Okay. We need you to do the recipe. The recipe is now. Guess I gotta just throw it in there and see what happens. I wonder what's more effective to be stored. Steam or batteries? What do you all think about that? Because I could store steam, or I could convert the steam into energy and store it that way. I feel like space effective wise, obviously you can store a lot more batteries. But steam effective wise, and obviously the only disadvantage is how fast you might consume power. If you consume a lot of power super fast, then obviously you kind of have ran into a bit of an issue at that point, right? So there is an issue. Obviously I don't need to worry about that right now because I'm just gonna passively produce power while I make the item pipes, and I don't really need to worry that much because it's not like a big deal if I run out of power right now. But later on, batteries, I don't know. I've done batteries before. Maybe. Yeah, well, space-wise, I'm gonna definitely add both. I feel like both is important. Like, you can have all the batteries you want, but if you don't store steam for steam setups, because you said, somebody said that steam setups are actually important to do. Like, you need to use steam machines because they're better than LV ones. Lead acid batteries are very yummy as well. I actually haven't even made the batteries yet, and I need to get the stuff for those as well. The antimony and all of that. This will be fine, don't worry. Don't worry, we're gonna make it look nice later. Just for now, it's gonna be pretty simple. I can also run all of the other stuff through there as well. Well, what are you doing, dude? You need more power, don't you? Don't you? Don't worry, we'll fix it later, right? But not right now. Yeah, that's kind of an issue. Is this guy still running? Yes, he is. How about I just disconnect this machine for now, so I can fill up on all of that. And then I'll just discharge it once all the pipes are full. Once we've backed up our steam production a little bit, we'll be able to do anything. Just give it a shot. Push it through, push it through, push it through. No! We'll have to wait until daytime comes around, my friends. I'm very sorry about this. Very, very sorry. Probably should have made batteries. Probably should have made batteries. But it's fine. We'll worry about those later when we have to. We're going to get batteries eventually. Hopefully soon. But not right now. Since it's not entirely the end of the world. So what can I do on this line here? Because we have iron 3 sulfate, which is probably the next step of that line. So iron 3, that's pig iron dust. Iron 3 sulfate is somewhere in this group of stuff. There it is. Iron 3 sulfate goes to the roaster, where it's going to make banded iron and sulfur trioxide gas, which I'm going to run into a mixer. Okay, the mixer will make water, sulfuric acid. So that's the final stage of that line. We'll build it vertical. Okay. Once I get to the point where I can actually power this machine for a substantial period of time that's longer than it currently runs for. So. But I can make the conveyor for the next stage of that process. So we'll do that now. The conveyor is going to extract. There's a lot to think about right now with this. I want to go see the orientation of that machine real quick, just to see like what kind of positioning I have on this. Because look at this. Oh, okay, yeah, actually, yes, we do have the options to do that. Obviously, with electric machines, you don't have to worry about them. Made the heat exchanger before the steam turbine. I think you should get one too. I'm going solar power. Solar power. Actually, this might be one of those things I regret, but I'm not going to change my mind about it. I'm just going to do solar power. For now. Since it's working out a little bit. We will have this silver for that as well. So I'm not too worried. Gonna just go all the way over there. I mean, it's gonna be a lot more expensive, but I mean, technically, cost-wise, it costs more bricks and things. Bricks and steel, it costs a lot less steel to make. So I don't have to make as much steel, but I need bricks, bronze, and wrought iron and steel. That's not going to go well, but sure, go for it. Oh, I'll make it go very well. It will just take a lot of resources. That's all. It's not a problem. But it's like using a shotgun to snipe something. I don't know. But shotguns have a great range, actually. Pretty much the same range as most other weapons. Not like 300 meters, but still pretty great at ranges. I could just... What are these pipes doing here if they're not connected to this thing? Look at that. Look at that. All the steam going in the correct places now. Steam sharing here. Steam sharing. Wonderful. Give it some time to build up energy. Steam going in those pipes. Okay, I think we got enough for one. This is going to take a while, isn't it? It's going to take a while. Alright, we have enough for another one of these pipes. The slowest pipe making ever of all time. I don't know if I should future-proof it. Oh, I just made 5 of these. That was stupid of me. I don't know if I should future-proof or not. Heat exchangers, why you won't nearly get as much with a heat exchanger unless you make like 50 of them. That's during the day. I'm not making a heat exchanger. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. It's probably... It'll be fine though, like... I'm sure of it. So... We'll also have to stack up one of these here. So this is... That didn't work for the bottom one. Are you stupid? Oh. Okay, we need another roaster now. Every machine I've made is bronze, except for one. And the high pressure machines, but they still have bronze in them. It's all steam age. Okay, so then we'll have a conveyor that goes up to there using a filter to filter out all of that stuff. We could just do a filter somewhere else to filter out all the other stuff we don't need, but we will just do it the way I'm gonna do it for this. It should work out fine. Yep, make some steel plates in there. Yep, 1-to-1 ratio here. Perfect stuff. Make some tin. I wonder how much steam that it's actually consuming at. Yeah, it's consuming a little bit of steam. Not a lot though, actually. It's not consuming too much steam. Yeah, that's gonna keep it running for a little bit. Oh, this can do the whole stack probably. It might be able to do the whole stack, I think. I think it's going to be able to do the whole stack in the daytime. Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely not. But it's getting close. Then I should be able to make the final part of this. That's going to just be as simple as... Yeah, I should be able to make it. What was I making before? Tin transfer pipes. Yes. Don't worry, it's going to make tin. It's going to make tin. Okay, we got small tin item pipes now. The question is, how well will this work to get the stuff into the machine? So, we will find out that soon. This is what I need. Shift V. Then do this on this machine. For now. And then also one there. So that should input into those. Does it have any stuff to input? Or is it just not able to input in the front? Oh, it's just not able to input into the front. That's what I'm being told by this machine. Wait, it's also not even able to... Oh, wait, it doesn't even have a conveyor on it. It's my bad. I'm just being dumb. Okay. We'll make the conveyor belt now. So the conveyor belt should be as easy as just making a conveyor belt. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. You don't need to overthink the conveyor belt. It's the easiest thing to make. Where the heck is my conveyor belt? Please make the conveyor belt. I don't have rubber. Now that's weird. To be fair, it does make a lot of sense though. Okay. I'll just throw the pyrite into here and then process it, I guess. That's what I need to do? Yeah. That's what I need to do. I guess now we can make the silver plates a lot easier, because that will make it'll make solar boilers a lot cheaper to make now. Since it was pretty hard to make them before, but now we'll be able to do it easily. Now I can even make the rubber too. The rubber is gonna be pretty easy to make. Eventually, I will replace all of these pipes with those steel pipes, but I have to automate steel, which is going to take a long time to get to. So, by that point, we'll probably have some other stuff going on. Sulfur. Oh, it's got 20 in there. 28. I should have checked here first. Heard it here first, folks. I'm an idiot. Oh. There is a way to regulate how much of a material you have in a machine as well. We'll make 3 conveyor belts since I will use all of these eventually. Especially today. So that will send out all of its items this direction right here. Look at it go, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Are you serious? Okay, serioso. You're telling me I did all this work just for you to not function? What the heck? This is not automatable either. We'll have to find out the hard way. Supersymmetry is really falling apart nowadays with early game automation not being a thing. It's really falling apart. And then somebody's gonna be like, oh, just use XNet. And I'm gonna be like, oh, just use get punched in the face. XNet lame. XNet lame. 82 lame. Nope. We don't need any of that lame stuff here. We're real Giga Chads, so we don't take that kind of stuff here. Real Giga Chads. We won't put up with that. Not here. Not on this channel. Yes, better X not. We will destroy all of the 82 enjoyers in our great crusade of create mod eventually, once I get there. I'm not there yet though. So pretty sure tech killed. Yeah. It seems like it for the most part. Which is really stupid. Like, you physically cannot pipe into them anymore. This is making me so angry. I will have to time travel back to the good old days when Supersymmetry allowed me to do this. So I can actually complete the mod pack. Nothing we can do about it. That worked. Haha, who's the real jokester now when I can exploit the fact that you have a item called Coke Oven Hatch available in the game? See, I am the real jokester. It's me. Bum bum bum. The question is, now, how do I extract more stuff out of this system? And that's a good question. And I can explain that in great detail, my friends. As you can see, we're piping in through the conveyor belt. Let's undo all of that now, shall we? We need to just not do that, okay? We need to Shift V and undo. See, the hatches exist, but I'm not sure if what I'm about to do works. Because what I'm about to do is pretty illegal, probably. In the laws of Zalgo land. Yes, they're not automatable. Which is, yeah, just completely, ugh. Like, you get to LV, right? It's just, why? Why? Why do things gotta be so hard, man? Why do they gotta be so hard? Also, we do need to make it so that way only this side is having these guys move through it. So like to here, that's where I'm gonna put all of the output. This might actually make it a little simpler doing it this way, by the way. Complain to tech about it? I'm not gonna, I don't know. Hatches auto output, so you need to put the hatch into the pipes for the out. No. It only works to auto output if you connect it via the front, from what I understand. So it should work this way. But if I have the input here and also output here, I believe you can do an input through these. So what is manual? Items will be only moved. Allow unfiltered. Boom, that should be everything that needs to happen. So now, if I set that up correctly, just use 3 hatches. Can you even use 3 hatches? I think there's a limit of these on the actual coke oven. I think it's limited to be able to use like 1. Maximum 5. Oh. Well, yeah, I guess you could, but I've already made this, so I might as well just stick to it. Technically, yeah, you could do 2 more. Have it output, but I guess I probably should do that now that I think about it. But I want to do... There is no limit last time I checked, so I could do the whole thing as hatches. I could have done this ages ago then, technically. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and make the stuff I need. I should have everything to make wooden barrels. Also, I need crates. But we can't make those right now, so. Yes, I need iron rods. I have no idea who you are, but it's probably Planet Me, so I'm... Or somebody else important to Supersymmetry. Or Zalgo. Could be anybody. I should probably think before I complain about some dumb stuff. But then again, I don't know. Four iron screws. Perfect. Then, after the iron screws, I also need to make this. I need to chop down 10 trees in quick succession. No, do complain, please. Alright. I mean, the only thing that really bothers me is the... Oh, MTBO. Yeah, I was kind of almost correct in assuming that it was somebody important, so... But the only problem I have right now is the automating that's kind of weird now. Other than that, like automating the PBF kind of annoying. Nice. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. You know, the thing is that every day I wake up and it could be an exam. Oh, do you know the max effective range of the 240? 3,750 meters, probably. I'm guessing. Oh, but I can't say the I'm guessing part, or I'll die. Probably. What am I doing now? Oh, I just got yes, I got all of the resin I need. So I have that, and I have the ability to make these into those, and I have the ability to make barrels. Boom, boom. All right, then if I have the ability to do all of that, I should just be able to set up these machines as such. I'm just gonna, so I don't have to take the machines off the line right now. I'm going to unconnect these, disconnect them, and then I'm going to take those and make those into the new hatches before I just swap them. So I don't have to take any of the machines offline to do this. Should make everything a little bit more easy for me to set this up as far as doing things smartly and in a way that makes sense goes. Usually we don't have that, so coke oven hatch. Boom, boom. Let's see if that actually works, because I don't remember if this does or does not work. I don't think it does. But at the same time, it might have been that I used to do it the other way because it made a lot of sense back then, but still. Does not make any sense anymore if I can hook an unlimited amount of these on here, or like if I've always been able to, I'm not sure. It just probably was like, oh yeah, it's a lot more compact that way because you only have the pipe on one side versus having to have twice as much pipes. So just gonna throw all my stuff on the ground until I have everything I need. So that should be pretty fun. Let's go ahead and set up the actual pipes now. So we will have the input, and then we'll do a quick little flip of that. Then do the output. Boom. And that will allow for me to control the flow of all of these. That's amazing. And then I can also set up the coal, so it's already going in here. Not the coal coke, just the coal. We'll have the crate for coal coke just sitting down at the bottom of this. So that is our current setup for the coke ovens. Not very much with that. Not very, not super effective setup, but still, it's a setup. It will make me happy for the long run because I've automated one thing. I just like to automate the lines. That's all I like to do. Like the second you take away steel automation is the second I start complaining a lot about, oh my gosh, no more early game automation, everybody. Supersymmetry is not doing too good. It's not doing too hot. For the PBF enjoyers at least. PBF enjoyers got like railed. Mega railed. You probably should get a forge hammer plus drawer for the deposits. I'm I'm thinking. I could do it. I could add the drawer, and that's actually a decent idea because it is going to pile up. I understand now what you want me to do. This is the correct answer to all the problems. We need the basic drawer of any kind, does not matter. I do already have a chest in there. Let's make it like out of this stuff, out of the frame stuff. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying here. Use the drawer for the output. Now, does this give me back my stuff when I mine it now? No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, it does. Oh, now that's Zalg over right there. That used to not do that. It used to be broken. A little bit broken, but now it works perfectly fine. It's 100% approved. Okay, and we should have this here to make the those. Beautiful. I understand what you want me to do, and I'm about to do it in like 5 seconds, okay? It will just be 5 seconds probably until I get to that. I have to do some other stuff first. I have to set up the export pipe for this, so that way I do not clog the line. So that's stocking with coal now. That's not what I wanted it to do. But that's fine, I can switch it out. Have it with coal, and have this one with coal coke. So I can, ooh, how do I, how do you put this in here? Is it just like magic? Anyway, the good idea that you have is to set up the coal somewhere on this line, basically. So I can just attach this here. Can I rotate it? I can't. I can't rotate my coal so it faces me. Oh, the good thing is I can make this look like the actual machines itself. It works. That's pretty good. We can make it look nicer later, but not right now. So just gonna figure out how to do these. Shift left click, left click, left click, right click. It's probably in the book actually. I don't even have to worry. Starting a revolution. Drawers. How does it work? Only render their items. You can rotate it. It looks the same from 3 sides. You only saw 2. Also, I think you need to place a frame first to manually put stuff in drawers. Since you made a framed one for some reason. Yeah, there's a good reason for that though. They're cheaper to make, but I need to obviously make a framing thing. Compacting drawer, frame. How does it work? Frame. There are also one to reduce. I could just put it in there not by hand. Just click a block of anything onto it first, I think. I never use these. Maybe. Do I have anything that looks very good with this? I want to make it look at least decent. Oh, I know exactly what to slap on it. I'll just slap some wrought iron on there. Oh, it's not what I meant. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't work at all, unfortunately. So that's an issue. I could just Google what a framed drawer does. I will just do that. Framed drawer. Oh, you need a table. What is this? Framing table. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. The only trim I have is acacia I could make. Okay, let's make it. Okay, let's make it. Let's make the acacia wood stuff. Make it happen. And then we'll make the actual drawer. Since I don't want to walk 10,000 miles to find oak wood or something normal. Okay, beautiful. I have a framed framer thing. Ooh. Ooh. Look at it. So beautiful. Just wait. Because we're going to make the most beautiful drawer of all time in 5 seconds. And you're all going to be so jealous of what I've made. Just you wait. Just wait. I don't know what to make yet, actually. I'm still thinking of that. I will probably begin by taking this and going to here, actually, to this machine, putting in 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. Fortunately, steam machines don't require wires. So if you want to get the bending machine and you don't want to go to LV, you could stay in the steam age and just keep making machines for a lot cheaper. Obviously, you wouldn't really have much to do because eventually you would just run out of content to do. But it is 100% possible to not exit the steam age once you hit LV. And it becomes a lot easier, actually. Because you can just make all of the LV machines to help you build the steam age. But then again, I am exiting the steam age eventually. It's just for whatever reason, I'm just staying in the steam age right now. So, bronze hull. Look at it. Look how beautiful that framed drawer is right there. Super good. It's framed. Wait. Ah, there we go. Ah. Say ah. Look at it. Obviously, you need to attach these to extract into the chest. Now has 112. Are you ready? Bang. Obviously, the other problem is that this is going to try to put coal coke back into the machine, but don't worry, as long as you don't allow that to happen, it won't be an issue, okay? Won't be an issue. So actually, now that I say that, I need to cut these off of the actual, right? Because I can't have that happening. Like if stuff is going to where it's not supposed to go and clogging up the system, it's kind of an issue. So to solve that problem, I'm just gonna run a pipe that's gonna go this way and then prevent anything from going the wrong direction. That might actually not work. That does not work actually, now that I think about it. So the only way I could get it to actually work would be to connect it all the way at the end. So that way it goes this way. It just turns, goes that way, and doesn't cause any issues at that point. No, it would still cause issues actually, now that I think about it. You can't even do that, doesn't matter. Does not even matter. Okay, should be everything I need to do. Everything I need to do. Oh, what? Stop putting cold coke. Stop putting cold coke into the machine. Okay, stop putting. I could use filters. Could use filters, honestly. Should probably do that. Yeah, but it will be fine. It will be fine. It's okay. It's okay. Actually, it's not, but I'm just saying it is because it might as well be okay. Now, obviously, when you have this setup, what you can do is take that to there, which should extract coal. But you have to set that up. So to do that, we're going to go here. We're going to grab a screwdriver so we can set up the extraction of coal from the machinery. So that way it makes everything wonderful. Import, right? So import will actually import the stuff to the other machinery. As you can see right now, it's going to do that in a little bit. Look at that. Look at it go. This is a beautiful setup here. We've just created something that's going to break in 5 minutes. But at least it kind of somewhat resembles a functioning machine, so that's all that matters. It's almost a functioning setup, but it's not really. 315 coal coke have been produced so far, which should increase my productivity at making steel, which is valuable, especially at this stage of the game. And also, in addition to making steel, it does increase the amount of creosote we have very, very slowly. And now it's time to begin working on the steel tank, which is the other goal for today's episode. So we've already failed one goal because it's just impossible. However, we passed another goal, which was to set up coal automation. So I am satisfied with those things. We'll now make solid steel machine casings. We should be able to do that fairly easily. At least I hope. Now, how much will the solid steel tank cost? So the steel tank valve requires the steel tank multi-block, which is 23 solid steel machine casings plus 1 for each of those. So 23 solid steel machine casings and then 26 solid steel machine casings. And to make all of that, I will need to do this recipe times 5 to get 20, times 7 to get to what we actually do, which is 28. So 7 times this recipe is what I need. So 7 times 6 plates is going to be 7 times 6 plates, right? That's 7 times 6, okay? So let's think about that for a second. 7 times 6. 23 times 2 is 46. Is it actually 46? Or am I? I think I'm stupid. Let me calculator this. 7 times 6, 42 actually. What did I say? 40, 42, 46? 42. So I was close. I was close. I wasn't on the dot, but At least I was pretty close. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. And then in addition to that, we can obviously begin making these. Which these are going to be the annoying part to make. Obviously, every 8 makes 2. And we're going to need to do 7 times calculator to do... Hey, I'm bad at math. I'm bad at math. And I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. We're just going to shotgun this one. So, I mean, there's no way we can get this one wrong. There's no way we can get it wrong. Tornado siren. Ooh, is it actually a tornado? I might have to go because I'm excited to go see the tornado if it's real. Tornado weather phenomena. Caused damaging tornado reported in Oconto County. Okay, I don't care. President blah 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 blah. Disaster declaration for Kansas tornadoes. Tornado warning issued for northern Sheboygan County. Where the heck? That's why is it's in Georgia? There's Atlanta on the map. That's weird. Man, that sucks. Sucks that I'm not in Georgia right now. I could totally be in Georgia and enjoying that tornado. YouTube really knows I like Greg. Indeed it does. How is my failing attempts at making steel going? Very, very failing. We almost got to 42, which is insane. Considering I'm powering this off of, like, nothing. Like, barely any energy. Almost done. Because GTNH is popular and Supersymmetry isn't. Boom. There you go. There's the answer. See, if most people know of GTNH and they don't know of Supersymmetry, and then I can exploit that and lie. So, I'm evil. I don't know what else to say, but I'm just being honest. So, honestly, that's the most honest answer. There's a lot of honest in one sentence, though. And I'm not sure you'll be satisfied with that answer, but I don't really care either way. It's just an exploit. It's like what you do in Skyrim. You gotta exploit the game. You gotta exploit that game. Can't have fun unless you're cheating. Cheating at Supersymmetry by... Okay, I'm not actually cheating at Supersymmetry. I'm sucking at it. That's how you know I'm not cheating, is because I'm absolute garbage at this. I need more steel plates for my steel tank valves. Valve. Fair enough. Imagine walking in expecting GTNH and get something 5 times harder. For real, for real. That's what we need. We needed to defeat the GTNH using Supersymmetry. Is this actually harder than GTNH? Because I haven't played GTNH, so I do not know if this is harder or less hard. I feel like in GTNH it's just slow, but this seems like it would be harder. It's not actually hard though to say, like, I guess it would be difficult. Just gonna make the screws we need and then we're good to go. Also, we need steel plates. GTNH is slow. This one is stupid. At least for me. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty satisfying to get through though. To get to like HV or MV. The only sad thing is that it's not like what I remember. Like it feels it feels the same, but it's so wildly different from the when I first played it. But it's still same enough that I can kind of tell that it's changed slightly. It's changed just enough though to be a little bit not as good. Where's my steel rotor at then? Oh, it's there. Have fun though. I heard it's good and well designed. It is. Steel screwdriver. Then after that, I have to make these. Okay, and I have made a steel tank. That did not take very long at all. That was actually pretty fast. Fast for what I was expecting. Just a central boiler should be the next goal. Central boiling setup. Steel tank valve. I guess I will place the steel tank on this hole in the ground and then have it pipe out the bottom, and we can build more of them later for my massive battery idea. So we can live in the steam age for like 2 centuries or something. Honestly, should not put it facing downwards though. That's a kind of a recipe for disaster. I'm gonna centralize this so that way it's all in one spot when I need to move my steam around and stuff. Since I'm going to have all the steam boilers on one spot, it will make it a lot easier. That's the idea, at least. And then we're pretty much done for today because I have accomplished every goal. I've got the steel tank so I can store steam in it, and from there we're just kind of working our way forward pretty slowly, but it is what it is. Just kind of gotta do what we gotta do. I say that's all I have for today, so I'm not sure yet. Oh, here's my pipes. And then I also need new copper pipes, so... Oh, I already have them. I could use a few more, though. Let's make, like, 9 of those. So, just do a burst of those. Now, obviously, with this, you just want to take that. Boom. Just cut off all of these pipes, because we're going to begin setting up the next water pipe. Water pipes go like this, going into the steam boilers. Perfect. Then I can have the next steam boiler set up there. Some pipes like that. And then I can pipe to the top of this. Then boom, steam. Steam gaming right here. Steam gaming. After steam gaming, we must now begin setting up my massive steam tank. So we can continue to steam game our way through this. The only issue as well with this is kind of that I have all of that set up out there for whatever reason. When I could just set it up inside and it would be a little bit smarter to do that. But it is kind of claustrophobic. So then it does present some issues, but it should be okay for now. Now, obviously, if I set this up wrong, then I have to pipe. a bit. I might actually move it. I might actually move that setup, to be honest. Because it is kind of, like, we don't need to have it there. It's just kind of a little excessive to have it outside, but originally that was just because I wanted to have it run the Steam setup more effectively that way, but now I just go, that's not really essential, is it? Not really at all. In fact, it's just not essential at all. This way I can store my Steam up for later. So when I need my Steam later, I can go, I wonder if I got some more Steam in here. And then I can just check, and I will have, oh, those are, oh, who's an idiot? Who's a dumb idiot? Who's a dumb idiot? It's this guy. This guy's a stupid idiot, yet again. Wait, you can't face that down? Oh, you can. Okay. Structure formed. It's working. It's storing Steam gas in my Steam gaming setup here. Look at it go. 1 million liters for Steam gas. Now, that's a lot of steam if I do say so myself, but I could store 2 million liters or more. So, there's obviously potential here. Great potential, in fact, for us to begin setting up that. I did already kind of set this, so it is kind of like, if I move it, I'll have to redo it, but at the same time, I could just move it. Like, wouldn't be that hard. Just move it. Just move it. Okay, we don't need to have everything in 10 different spots that we don't need them to be in. Okay, we already have all the stuff done, so it's not really gonna make a huge difference if I move it or not. Only thing that's annoying is all the latex I have to move now. And then I also have to figure out where I'm gonna even put this inside of the base to make it work. But that's the good thing, is that I have a wall right here. I could just put it on the second floor, which would make the most sense, because it is on the roof technically. Then up here, run a few. The only problem is water comes on the first floor, so it's going to become very spaghetti. But it's easier to pipe water than this other stuff, so it's pretty logical to do it this way versus another way. So there is that aspect to it. Coal dust. Coal dust is useless. 2048 coal. How are the actual machines going, by the way? Oh, they're going well. How is this doing, by the way? Oh, look at all that creosote we got. Ooh, we might need to make a fluid boiler. Should I do it today? Yes, probably. Maybe actually 100%. That's something I need to do today. We do need water for this setup. Could pipe it up with... Could just do it underneath. Well, the thing with this, coal dust is good. You can centrifuge it into carbon. Okay, I'll hold on to it. The thing is with this is that I have to pipe water to the next layer. You'll need like 4 fluid boilers to keep up with coke ovens. Good to know. This is kind of bad because every time I do this, I'm removing a bit more of the roof. So eventually there's just not going to be a roof over those machines. Which is a problem with electric machines, but it will be fun. Oh, actually, this is not a problem at all. This is actually technically a roof block. Could be a roof block for all I know. Put that like that. The extraction can occur now. Obviously, don't leave that like that. We should have... Now, with this, it will put the setup for that into the floor. Since that's how I did it last time. But this should be pretty simple to do. Since this just produces latex and just needs a little water. should just pipe into there. Yep. You can always make a second pump on the second floor so you don't run out of water. That is true. I could just go up to a layer and then add another pump there. That would work. Actually, I could just start stacking them. And then I should just put one of these here. Liquid latex. Perfect. So now I just gotta chop up all of that. Let's see if we can move this first. Oh, latex. Annoying. Stupid latex. Invar rod. Where the heck did that come from? When did I make an Invar rod? Do you guys remember me making an Invar rod? And for what machine was that? If it was for a machine. Because I did not make an Invar rod. I don't think I've made an Invar rod in this playthrough yet, so that doesn't make any sense for me to have an Invar rod. We don't really need all of the latex, do we? I mean, we kind of can use it, but still. Then, so the reason I'm putting this by all the ore processing is because pyrite's an ore, and you kind of need it for this process, so that's going to be important to do. If it starts raining, which it hasn't yet in this game, to rain on the savanna biome, because I don't think it can, so, which it shouldn't, at least. That's going to be an issue. So obviously the steam vulcanizing press is just going to go off of this one. That will leave it... If I place it up here though, that's a better spot for it. Then as far as pyrite goes, pyrite can flow into this. We'll have the other machine on top for the sulfuric acid process. Yeah, probably. That's not soon though, I hope. Like, we got a little bit of time. We got quite a bit of time actually to prepare for that. So even if it does happen, we will already have everything roofed off, hopefully. But knowing me, by that point, like, we still won't have anything roofed off. It will just all be the same stuff. We're just still doing the same things. Still in the steam age, for whatever reason. Going through the slow run. The steam vulcanizing press. Okay, moving up to here. Let's go ahead and set up the coagulation tank a little bit more. So obviously, one of the outputs we need is latex. It's going to flow out of this. So, boom, 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 boom. This is going to be the most compact I've done this, by the way, in any of my playthroughs. So that's going to output the steam to the outside. We can input the stuff through the top. Are you planning on doing any sussy episodes or only streams? That's actually something I was just thinking about in my head, was the difference between the streams and the episodes. Like with these streams, they're a lot longer. You get a lot more of this. I don't think it's very watchable for a lot of people, but obviously, in my opinion, I feel like it's easier to stream it. And I think I'll probably keep with streaming it since it's a lot more enjoyable for me anyway with these longer things. But the thing with Supersymmetry is that when I make the videos of it, you don't see half the stuff that goes into me actually going and doing all of the stuff. So it's like not as rewarding. It's kind of yeah, it's kind of the issue. So how can I limit sulfur if I'm using an output bus, by the way? I'm just kind of wondering. I'm kind of curious. Can I actually output and limit the amount I have outputting? because that's kind of an issue with this setup, is that I'm going to have too much latex in there. I'm going to come back and it's going to be clogged. And if I don't have it set up, I'm not sure. I need a robot arm, I think, for that. And I don't really want to make a robot arm right now, but I will if I have to, so. Let's go ahead and grab this roaster. Lots of sulfur in there. We just got an achievement for sulfur powder. I like how compact everything is now. Like, the way I've built it is so compact. Restrictive filter? Okay. I'll look into it. Or robot arm. Okay. So that way I can just have the specific amount of latex I need, and then sulfur. Obviously, I don't really care about it because we're going to produce it and it's going to be just yeeted out of existence. It's not even going to exist for that long. Here we'll need a special filter, but I can always do the steam roaster already. So one steam roaster goes, the steam roaster will go there. We have our banded iron 3 sulfate ready to go for when I need to use that. Question is, how am I going to actually do the steam output? Probably through the bottom. And then I could just do it through the side. Rotate it, do it through the side. Restricted filter, which limits to 1 stack, which is good for 99% of cases. Okay. And as far as the setup goes here, we can actually remove that pipe now since it's kind of obsoleted anyway by the fact that I have better pipes. So the next steam piece of this is going here. And then we'll have a mixer here to make sulfuric acid. Actually, yes, maybe. We might pipe it out to do that, but it makes a lot of sense to do it all in one spot, so I just have it just on demand. We could even set up a large steel tank for it, so we're just building early game infrastructure right now, which is really nice. I actually kind of enjoy this part. Like, I don't even enjoy going straight to, you know, just having everything. But I guess this part's kind of enjoyable. But you have to get to everything to get to this point where you're able to just start building up infrastructure for next stage of the game. So a conveyor belt on the top with a filter on this, obviously, at some point. Then a conveyor belt that will output through the bottom. Actually, yes. We'll have to do the output on this through the bottom, so I don't have any issues, right? Because second I start outputting through the other part, it's going to cause issues, okay? See, that should have worked. So there's steam coming out of that. If I have to pipe to this thing, I'm going to have the issues if I don't have the stuff set up correctly. What's going on right now? Some stupid stuff. Anyway, that should be pretty easy to do. Roaster. We obviously need to finish this part of the setup, by the way, because we've been just stagnant on that for a while. And it should be pretty easy to complete it now that we have everything. kind of ahead of the game, or kind of in the future, a little bit more advanced now. Advanced level civilization. Steam age level civilization advancedness. Obviously, each of those is going to cost 1 pipe, so, or 1 thing. And then how much does the entire thing cost? It costs 4, 6, that's 10, 11, 16. So just do that. 1, 2, 16. I already have 9. So I can pull out that. Add 1. No, subtract 1. What am I doing? Subtract 1. Oh. Perfect. Yep, it's doing its job. Doing its job. Making what I need. 16. Okay. 17. That's more than what I needed, but should be fine. Should be okay. Oh, actually, I didn't even count the fact that I already had 1. So, I mean, I just made a little extra anyway. And then we also need to make the rotor, which is annoying. Oh, would I already make it? No, I didn't. Why is it like that? What just happened? What just happened? Where's it at? What did I make? Oh, I made a rod. Well, let's make some bolts then. Make the bolts. Make it this. Make it the screws. Make it the screw. Perfect. Put it all together and we'll have a rotor. So we can make the roaster. Beep, beep, bop. I have 5 of these. Roaster ready to go. Finally. Steam roaster done. This would be really nice if I could automate a PBF. Would be really nice if I could automate the PBF. For people who are wondering. Would be really nice if I could automate the PBF. Also, need a wrench. And filters and more filters, my friends. We are making filters for the futures. We need zinc, so we can run zinc into foil, which should be pretty easy to do. So we will grab a foil to make zinc. Just get an EBF, noob. We're not EBF gaming, we're PBF gaming here. PBF stands for positive blast furnace. No, stands for pretty good blast furnace. EBF stands for blast furnace. Nobody wants an blast furnace. Zal Gaming. What, zinc foil? Oh, I thought it said tin foil. I was like, oh, what kind of zinc foil conspiracy theory is this? Somebody once told me something about how when you go and you edit your own videos and stuff like that, it's like your humor is not what like the audience wants. So like if you edit and electric balls fryer, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Primitive balls fryer though. What, you mean a taser? But somebody once told me like when I edit my own video, right? I'm not gonna find it funny. Sometimes I don't know what's funny in my videos. There probably is funny moments and I just don't notice them because I don't know what the audience thinks is funny. Because I'm not the audience for my video. I made my video. I don't want to watch my video. I watch it to edit it. That's about it. So I don't actually know what the humor would be. There's obviously some moments I go back and go, that's so funny. But that's very rare. Like I just have, it's rare that I have that unless I'm playing a game where it's just so random and I don't know what's going on and I've never seen it before. A lot to think about for that. But still, what am I focusing on now? Filters. Yes, filters, dude, filters. We need to put a filter on it now. Gotta cut out that smart item filter. Restrictive. I mean, would it just be one of these? Oh, that would be impossible to make right now. Impossible to make right now. So, that or a robot arm. Steal how Weidman makes his videos and insert a Family Guy clip on every chapter. I don't even watch Family Guy. It's not really me. But I was just bringing that up because it's just such an interesting thing to me that like it doesn't bother me that I don't find it funny. It is one of the one at the bottom and it has a different texture. It requires an assembler. Yikes. That's a bit of a problem, my friends. Only allows one stack of an item inside. Can replace robot arms. Here you come, but no further. Job 38:11. We could probably do it with one of these, honestly. Like, you don't really need to have that. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we could get an assembler soon. But by that point, we'd already made the robot arm. So we might as well just make the robot arm later. But I don't want to do it today, since I kind of want to do some other stuff today. And once I'm finished with getting just the mixer set up, I think that's when I will call it for the day. Since we've done good today, we actually got some stuff done. Like, this is the first time in a while that we've actually done what I set out to do and said we were going to probably do today. For the most part. Except for we're cutting it short. But the base is looking a lot more spaghettified. And we have a lot more steam machines going on and stuff now. Plus, if you check the actual multi-block, we have so much steam now that I think we could blow up these. Especially Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what? We need to get water to them. We need water gaming now. Water games. Trust me. We need that water in there now. Why the heck did I have to fall in the hole? Because I gotta solve the water problem. Man, we just turned our pipeline into South Africa. They don't got water no more. Actually, it's more like northeastern Africa. But still. What's the holdup? Why is the water not moving into the pipes? Where's the water going? I think pick them up with a wrench so they don't overheat. Well, they won't overheat in this because they this guy, he's still got water. Where's the rest of the water going then? It's flowing up to that. Wait a second. Okay. So you're saying here that this thing is my problem? Oh my goodness. That thing could have blown up the whole base. That's kind of, well, how much water is it producing? I think, oh, it might be because you didn't chunk load the thing that it cached, and it cached its neighbors. What is that? Tell me how to fix it then, if that's the problem. So if that's the problem, chunk load your base maybe. Okay. Chunk load. All this is mine. Everything I can see is mine. Zalg Gaming now. That shouldn't have been the issue though, because all the pipes are feeding water. It's just they're not working as they should. Guess I need to pick up the boilers so they don't explode, reconnect. Chunk loading is shift on the map. Okay. If I do that, it should. Oh, if I do it from this point on, shouldn't have any issues. Just popped in for a sec. This was cool. DCCU is cool. Even sure if it's fixed. GTC code is weird. Not even sure if it's fixed on the latest version. Hey, GTCU all the way. Unless it's GT6, then GT6 all the way. Okay. I think that was the issue. I solved it. Some weird piping stuff going on there, though. That's pretty concerning now. That my base could have just erupted into a massive volcanic eruption in like 5 seconds, so... Good to know that it's not a problem anymore, that it's been solvified. I probably should go look through and see, oh, this pipe's broken. It's broken. This one's broken. This one's broken. This one is probably causing issues. Oh, it's causing issues, guys. Causing issues. It's causing so much issues right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yep. I have chunk loaded my entire base as well. Okay, everything is set. So I'm moving liquid latex up to there. And water is going up to there as well. It's also limited, so if I don't have to worry about having too much water going up there at once. Okay, now it's happening again. The water pipe is stuck right here. Let's check the boiler to make sure that it's not causing any issues right now. It still has water, but this pipe is causing an issue. Okay, I probably gotta do that really fast. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Water's back in the system. I think it has. This didn't start happening until I built the giant steel tank that stores 1 million fluid. I think I just have so much fluid that the game is like, oh, what the? He's doing something weird with his steam. He's got 40 million liters of steam here. 40 million liters of steam in one spot. Oh, wait. That's also one. Oh. Okay. Just got one final thing to do. That is going to be, we're going to take the screwdriver, place it here, and we're going to blacklist sulfur dust. So now, if I set up a second conveyor there, it will pull out the sulfur dust, therefore allowing me to produce the substance. So that is all I need to do for that, at least. There is one other thing as well. In addition to that, I need to process zinc down into its basic components. So that's what I need to do. And then from there, we will just see. Just gotta see what's going on from there. What's going on here? Okay. Should just have to put the rest of that in there. Make this. Where's the rest of my conveyors? I think I threw them in here. I can just throw all of this in here. I don't really need all that. Don't need half of that stuff. I'm not sure why I'm carrying it with me. We'll need it later, but I'll figure it out then. Sort inventory. Check through and see if there's any conveyors in here. Because I know I should have some conveyors. I don't think I do. Don't think I do. That's weird though. Because I had a lot more conveyors earlier. Well, that's okay. I'll just go ahead and look around and see if they are still like in weird places or something. How much coal are you guys making? Oh, you guys are done making that? Look how much I made. 1,065 pieces of coal coke. We'll need a lot of it. So, I mean, it's pretty good. And just make a new conveyor belt. Yep. Make the new conveyor belts, hook them up with the filter, and bring a screwdriver and wrench just because we need that. Should be good to go. So that screwdriver whitelist the sulfur again. So I need to actually go grab that now that I think about it. You should probably go towards a storage scanner so you don't have to kill your mouse with that horrible crate. Yeah. Sulfur. Sulfur, pyrite. Yep, sulfur. Sulfur. Where's my sulfur hiding? I know it's in here. Good. Good sulfur. Ow. Who put these here? It was definitely not me. Trust me. Couldn't have been me. Thing is, I haven't actually had to use them yet because I haven't set the game back to normal difficulty. I've just been playing on peaceful the entire time. Except for when we go to the beneath. Oh, I also need the other thing. I need the pipes. These. Okay. And that should be everything I need to do. Sulfur. This. And then I'll put pyrite in there. Obviously it's not going to do anything. Not going to do anything. So alright, but that makes rubber. Should make the rubber at least. Don't forget to make a gun so you don't get jumped like the previous guy did. Yes, maybe. Do I remove this or do I have that in there? What, sulfur dust? 2. There we go. Steam vulcanizing press doing its job. We are now making steel, or the stuff we need. Also, we need to set, if we want to make the sulfur trioxide, right? This makes banded iron, and we can send that up to, so out through pipe this way. Sulfur trioxide we could pipe also. But we need to set the output to the top for that, so. Boom. And then, obviously, we'll have a pump. I'm thinking here, and the conveyor will go here. So it will just pipe into this, the banded iron dust. Until we have an EBF, and then I'll set that up so it will change. And this abomination's actually really dense. Because okay, so if you think every machine and every single piece, if you can fit like an entire cluster of machines in like a 3x3 area, like this multi-block, but then there's this. This is like all machinery. So that's really dense. I like it. And then this tower here is going to be awesome as well. But every pipe also counts that denseness, even though it's not as dense as if you could use your conveyor belts. But obviously in a lot of recipes, you're not going to always have that luxury of just being able to go, oh, I can use this same machine for every single thing. No. Or like stuff like that. Getting it nice and really dense, but not condensed. But a lot of stuff in one spot. That's pretty much all I got for you all. Because we just did a lot today. For me, at least. That was a lot. I mean, if you consider we got that, the metal bender, and then also have begun work on sulfuric acid. And considering what sulfuric acid is going to be like, honestly, we might make the lead piping as well today. Might make it. We do need to make gas piping as well, so I can figure out what type of... yeah, we'll do it next time. Remind me next episode that we are so close to making sulfuric acid happen, because all I need to do is roast that, output the item somewhere, and get water to here. How are the solar boilers as well? That's the real question, is are these actually doing fine? They are. That's all I got for you all though. So